Is Marvel's decision to bring back Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom a desperate move? The new big bad supervillain of the Multiverse Saga has been unveiled, Doctor Doom. To play this role, Marvel threw its trump card and brought the person who laid the foundation stone for the franchise, Robert Downey Jr. This move completely caught fans off guard, but they are excited about RDJ's return. However, some people are skeptical of this move and think that Marvel played a safe bet as they know they can't survive without the Iron Man star. The franchise has been struggling since Infinity Saga concluded with Avengers Endgame. Fans were very excited about the new chapter of Marvel, as they introduced many new characters. The announced projects were hyped, but the majority of them have been a letdown. On top of that, Marvel's presentation of the supreme villain Kang the Conqueror was also very poor. He was featured in the Loki series and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but was defeated in both projects rather easily, which harmed his credibility. Later, Kang actor Jonathan Majors was arrested on allegations that he choked, assaulted, and harassed his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari. It was like rock bottom for the MCU as its main supervillain got kicked out of the picture. There were two clear options: either recast Kang or find another uber-level supervillain for Multiverse Saga. After the announcement of Fantastic Four, First Steps fans were expecting Doctor Doom to appear in the MCU and had some actors in mind who could play the role of ruler of Latvia. Nikolai Coster-Waldau, Mads Mikkelsen, and Andrew Lincoln were the names floating on social media as the probable actors for Doctor Doom. Little did fans know Marvel would straight up make Doctor Doom the next main supervillain for the Multiverse Saga. And to play it safe, they brought back Robert Downey Jr. in the role. RDJ gave a memorable performance and practically carried the MCU as Iron Man. He received a heartfelt goodbye in the Avengers Endgame, but at that very point, the franchise crumbled, thus raising some questions from the critics. Yes, RDJ is the safest bet for MCU, and this is what Marvel needs currently, someone whom they can rely on to uplift the big franchise. On top of that, Downey can pull the audience to the theater. Moreover, the similarity between Doctor Doom and Iron Man makes Downey a great contender to take on this role. Both characters are brilliant, but extremely arrogant. RDJ's work as Tony Stark is loved by every MCU fan. All these markers advocate for the casting of Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. But the question remains, is RDJ the oxygen that MCU needs to survive? The clear answer is no. There are projects that fans have showered love on, such as Loki, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Spider-Man, No Way Home, Shang-Chi, etc., without the presence of Downey. Recently, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman star Deadpool and Wolverine not just made the waves, but a tsunami at the box office. MCU can survive after the departure of big names. It was not the lack of popular characters or actors that made the franchise go downhill. It was the execution of the ideas that backfired multiple times. With the vast options for the storylines and plots that Marvel could have used in their movies lately, they did a pretty average job. The prime example of this is Eternals. It is one of the greatest factions in the Marvel comics. However, the writing of the movie was below average. It was a star-studded affair but failed to make an impact, and its announced sequel has also been shelved. Also, there is still a probability that the MCU will stay at its low point, even after Robert Downey Jr.'s return as Doctor Doom, if the creators again bring fans half-cooked projects. Fantastic Four movie can suck. New X-Men projects can bomb. There is no denying that Downey Jr.'s legacy as Iron Man is priceless, but he is not the main reactant for the franchise's success, but surely can work as the catalyst in its pursuit to regain its greatness.